Hey everybody, me again. It's about 7:30 at night. It's gonna be dark soon. And I'm about to do something incredibly stupid, so see you out there. Okay guys, real quick before we start this ride. Made it to the top of this mountain here. A little sketchy. And that orange glow on my face is this beautiful sunset that I'm witnessing. And as you can see, there's nobody here. So we're gonna do a little solo night mission tonight, guys. Probably not the smartest idea I've ever had, but we're gonna do it anyway. So without further ado, let's take a ride. Well folks, for the first time in Enduro radio history, I get to bid you a good evening, because we are riding out here at night. It's just before 8:30. We got about an hour to hour and a half loop ahead of us. Of course, I won't make it drag along for the whole thing, but I wanted to do something, again, outside of the old comfort zone, because I maintain this is a bad idea. Riding at night, solo, is not the best choice you could make with your life, but this is one of those things that I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. Is it dangerous? Probably. Is it ignorant? Also probably. Am I concerned? A little, yeah. But I just fitted old Taz out here with a brighter than the sun LED headlight, and I've got the Oxbow helmet light GoPro to the top of my lid here, and it has 3 settings: low, medium, and look the out, which only lasts about 3 hours, so I've got it on medium right now. And there's a vast difference between medium and, look out. And I want to make sure, just in case something happens, that I can make it all the way back and not incur any issues per se. But just in case, I brought my rechargeable flashlight and my camping headlamp, just as a backup, or God forbid something breaks down, I gotta fix it out here and it's dark. I really, really hope that doesn't happen. And I'm kitted out with food and water. I got a med kit. It's got a thermal blanket again in case the worst happens, because if I eat it out here and render myself, immovable, or the bike unrideable, either I'm walking out to the tune of about, 8 miles in now, or ain't nobody coming till tomorrow, which is a little nerve-wracking. But that's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to do this. I wanted to, again, step outside the comfort zone, and I wanted to understand what the psychological dynamic is of doing this. And again, only 8 miles in, I can definitely tell a difference. I'm riding more reserved. Everything is a little more concerning to me as far as obstacles or sticks poking out of the ground. I'm trying to avoid those at all costs, because a flat tire is not necessarily advantageous in my current situation. So I'm just gonna kind of ride, reserved, and we'll get there when we get there. This is not a race, and I have no backup whatsoever. There's a couple spots on this mountain where you can get cell service, but I'll be damned if I know exactly where that is. But this is this is an interesting thing, to say the very least. Shadows are a little different, so coming up over roots and things like that, paying a little more attention to what's on the other side, no matter how big or small. But this brings a whole new kind of ambiance, if you will, to this whole trail riding thing. This is the first time, you guys, I've ever properly ridden at night. And so far I like it. But I am a little concerned, yes. I would have rather have had somebody out here with me, but you know, this time around, I think we're going this way. You know, maybe. This time around was just not the case, so we're doing this thing, and what the hell? Makes for good footage, so that's what we're gonna do. And I got them kitted out because we are going to Moab in about 5 weeks time, and we got a couple night rides planned out there. We're gonna spend about 8 days riding out in the Rocky Desert, and I'm pretty excited about it. We've been there once before, but this is gonna be a little different, and we got a big old surprise for you. You bet. Some of it might not be out and ready until, you know, sometime in the winter, but it's gonna be a big one. And that is something I've been working on for quite some time, and we're making sure we got everything together for that, and almost there. Got a couple more things to procure, and everything should be good to go. Whew. I'm definitely not as comfortable as I normally am during the day. That's a fact. This is definitely different. I'm also carrying a 9mm pistol in a drop leg holster on my left thigh with an extra mag, just in case. This place is kind of known for its cat population, and I'm not talking about those cats. I'm talking about these sons of bitches. Yeah, so keeping an eye out for those. I'm hoping, you know, of course, most wild animals, they hear this thing going, and they're probably not going to come too close, but man, why chance it? There is no help coming out here, and other than my wife, who is about 3 states away at the moment, nobody knows I'm out here, and she doesn't exactly know my location if the worst were to happen. Did I mention this is a bad idea? Because it is. But this is freaking neat. I am digging it. Digging it a lot. I could get used to this. The temperature's cool. Earlier today, it was about the surface of the sun. Right now it's, oh gosh, I don't know, maybe 70. Just great. And this is one of those trails I didn't want to hit any gnarly single track or anything like that. I wanted a little room for error for testing out this night equipment and making sure if the worst happens, you know, I've got some easy terrain to get out of, so to speak. And you know, because that could be including, you know, mechanical breakdown, or God forbid this brand new headlight I just put on Taz, or my helmet light, you know, fries out, or what have you. You know, it's a possibility. So I got to kind of be prepared for that, I suppose. But short of that, so far, knock on wood, not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, I got my handy Trail Tech GPS, which I've ridden this loop before, so all I gotta do is follow the blue line. No navigation necessary in this regard, so getting lost, chances of that are slim to none at this point. If I get lost today, this evening doing this, I suck and I got no business being out here. So there's that. Boy, I'd really like to stand up, but kind of a little bridge out here. There we go. That's better. I noticed a difference. We want to go this way. Between the glare of the light, where it's shining at the angle when I'm standing up to sitting down. So that's kind of something to take into account. I feel like I got a little better vantage point up here. Just the way the light's hitting the ground and watching the shadows and all that. Man, this is different, you guys. This is very different. And I've still got this little nagging feeling in the back of my brain that I'm gonna come around one of these corners and there's gonna be something big and furry looming in the shadows. It's kind of eerie. This is one of the neatest things I've got to do in a long time, actually. Oh man. And again, this trail, I really like this loop because it's nothing. During the day, the scenery is beautiful. There's these beautiful meadows and the river crossings, things you guys aren't going to see in this video because it's obviously dark. But I like this loop because, other than a couple hills and a hill I call the Gauntlet to get here, there's really nothing nuts about it. You just kind of up and down and around and navigate through a couple tricky spots, but not really anything I would call arduous. So if you're ever out here in Liberty, Washington, and you want to do this loop, it's trail 4W319 to 4W329 that links up to 4W320 and loops you all the way back around. However, I will warn you, that first hill I call the Gauntlet is pretty steep and loose for about a mile. I swear to God, I just saw something. What on earth was that? I don't hear anything. That's weird. Huh. So, you know what? We need to, I think we need to hang a left, guys. Yes, we do. You see that? Yeah, I probably saw nothing, but again, my mind's playing some tricks on me out here because it's dark and it's a little different. Woo, I got the heebie-jeebies. I thought I got over being scared in the dark years ago. Apparently not. And this looks like definitely a road less traveled. I hope I went the right way. It appears to be anyway. We're just gonna keep doing this. Worst case scenario, might go back the other way. I made sure Taz had a full tank before we left, which would get us about, I don't know, 50 miles over this terrain, and currently we're 9.5, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we're just gonna continue on, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because it's kind of a neat thing, this whole night riding. And I'm gonna figure out how to get through this. Boy, I hope this is the right way. What are all those footprints? Look back just in case. Oh man, it's getting to me a little bit, guys. Back to that psychological dynamic. Yeah, this is something else. I feel completely different. My thought processes are completely different. I'm starting to question myself a little bit. And I'm starting to question my choice of direction here. What was that I was saying earlier about getting lost and being the worst out here? Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. And I don't like the fact there's this tall grass, because tall grass generally has hidden treasures in it that you don't want to hit. I have no intention of breaking anything today. Get up this. Oh man, alive. Well guys, I'm going to continue to navigate here, and I will see you, see if there's another one, I will see you back at camp in just a few minutes. Stick around. Oh no. This is new. Fun story, guys. Oh man, I'm so close to being back where I need to be. Oh, this is not good. We're gonna have to go back. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a royal bummer, man. Ugh, that was the shortest distance. See, that's a variable. Well, let's see what we can't make happen here. Okay, yeah, so this video ain't over, guys. We're just gonna keep going. So that log obviously was not passable, so we backtracked about 3/4 of a mile to a mile, and we're just gonna take 320 straight up. Now, I've always kind of shortcutted that a little bit with that side trail, if memory serves me correctly, because I don't have any blue line on this GPS, which means I've not gone down this road before here, and we're gonna see what happens. So back to that psychological dynamic, you know, I turned my camera back on. I was gonna wait a little bit, but even though it makes no sense whatsoever, I feel much less alone with me talking and this camera going, like, you know, like you guys are kind of with me here, which is weird, right? I don't get it. So I'm just gonna, you know, just keep riding, in case there's, you know, things, don't want things. Man, in the woods at night, whew, this is a different thing. Just gonna keep rolling on. I'm glad I didn't wait until, you know, 8, 9 o'clock to leave camp. I got the bright idea to, you know, head up a little early and go check out that sunset. And man, I'm really glad I did, actually. That was gorgeous. How often you get to ride to the top of a mountain peak, have the summit completely to yourself, and just watch the sun go down. I don't know why we don't do that more often. I'm gonna make a point of it, because that was f***ing awesome. Hoping the rest of this ride is awesome. A little nervous, gonna be honest with you, even though nothing's technically wrong right now, but just that route I was planning to take obviously was impassable. So this is gonna be a learning experience for all of us, guys. Yeah. Just gonna keep going until we see something familiar. Hopefully that situation arises. But I'm taking solace in the fact I've got about, you know, 40 miles of fuel left in the tank at least. Because I do know there's an out route down a Forest Service road back to the main highway, which would pop me out about 6 miles south of the turnoff where I'm camped. So that is a doable thing, but there's a couple properties to go through and it's a little sketch. Oh, I see a blue line, guys. I think we're good. Something's coming. How about that? And we're back to 319. See? Something familiar. Whew! For as chill of a ride as that is, doing this in the dark is quite a lot more exciting. I will tell you that. What an interesting thing. Okay, now that I feel like I'm not going to be stuck in the woods and mauled by some sort of furry creature, I will let you go and gonna get down the Gauntlet Hill, and we will see you back at camp in just a hot second. Okay guys, well, This is weird because it's pitch black out, but that was a very interesting experience to say the least. And thanks for joining me for the ride, guys. That was amazing. I think we're gonna do more of those. That was awesome. So, as always, take care of yourselves out there, everybody, and damn it, take care of each other. We'll see you real soon.